6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The president says Hindutva thinking is creating dangerous hatred against the minorities in India. The foreign minister has said Pakistan will continue to extend legal, moral and diplomatic support to the Kashmiri brethren till the realization of their inalienable right to self-determination. The Senate has started debate on a motion on the situation in occupied Kashmir. The government has released 257 billion rupees for the development projects under the Public Sector Development Program. The Sikh community all over the world is observing 550th birth anniversary of Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji today. In Afghanistan, 13 militants have been killed in separate operations in Baghlan province. And now the news in detail. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has dubbed the trend very dangerous, where extremist Hindutva thinking is creating hatred against the minorities, and has permeated music that is encouraged by the Modi government. In a tweet, he said the damage will take decades to recover from. The President expressed the hope that better sense would prevail, as a polarized India is not good for its neighbors also. The Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Pakistan will continue to extend legal, moral and diplomatic support to its Kashmiri brethren till the realization of their inalienable right to self-determination in accordance with the United Nations resolutions. In a special message today, he said the Modi government has besieged the armless Kashmiri people for the last 100 days, and they are facing Indian atrocities in the Hill Valley. He said innocent Kashmiri children and women are being subjected to oppression by the Indian forces. The foreign minister said Kashmiris are unable to get access to food and medicines owing to the continuous curfew in the Hill Valley, and shadows of death are hovering there. He said on the one side, Pakistan is opening the corridor of love, and on the other side, India is imposing restrictions over offering of Jummah and Eid prayers in occupied Kashmir. He urged the international community and human rights organizations to play the due and proactive role to rid the Kashmiri people of the Indian brutalities. The Senate today started a discussion on a motion moved by the opposition leader Raja Zafrul Haq and others regarding the curfew and lockdown in Srinagar, which continues unabated and enters into the 100th day, and future strategy of the government initiating the discussion. Raja Zafrul Haq said people of occupied Kashmir are living in curfew since the last 100 days. He said Indian forces have killed innocent people and blinded children of the occupied valley. The opposition leader said it is the failure of the international community and the United Nations that Kashmir dispute is still unresolved. He said the government did not highlight the issue of Kashmir adequately. He said Pakistanis are united and committed over the issue of the Kashmir dispute. In occupied Kashmir, the situation continues to remain far from normal as New Delhi imposed clampdown in the name of security entered the 100th running day today. According to Kashmir Media Service, apart from heavy presence of Indian forces, restrictions remain enforced in the territory. Internet across all platforms, SMS and prepaid mobile services remain totally snapped in the occupied territory. Meanwhile, with unilateral declaration of occupied Jammu and Kashmir as Union Territory by India, New Delhi is planning to change the names of significant buildings, hospitals, airports and cricket stadia after RSS and BJP leaders in the territory. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two more youths in Gandarbal district today. The youths were killed by the Indian troops during a cordon and search operation in Gund area of the district. Earlier, the troops had martyred two youths in Bandipur district, taking the toll to 4 in the past 48 hours. The outgoing Iranian ambassador Mahdi Hunardos held a farewell meeting with the Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa in Rawalpindi today. The Army Chief appreciated and acknowledged the services rendered by the Iranian ambassador to promote bilateral relations between Pakistan and Iran. Mahdi Hunardos appreciated the role of the Pakistan Army for regional peace and stability and its efforts in establishing peace at the Pak-Iran border. This is Radio Pakistan. The government has released 257 billion rupees for development projects under the Public Sector Development Program. In a statement today, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf spokesperson Ahmad Jawad said an additional 30 billion rupees have been earmarked by the government for Naya Pakistan housing scheme. He said the Punjab Chief Minister has given approval for the establishment of Thal University in Bhakkar. The spokesperson said the foreign exchange reserves of the State Bank of Pakistan have increased by $443 million. PTI spokesperson said the government has decided to earmark additional 250 billion rupees to address the issue of circular debt. This, he said, will prove to be helpful in addressing the issue of inflation. The Sikh community all over the world is observing the 550th birth anniversary of Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji today. The main ceremony of the day was held at Gurdwara Janam Asthan at Nankana Sahib today. The Interior Minister Ijaz Shah joined a large number of Sikh religion followers from all over the world for the ceremony. Addressing the ceremony, the Interior Minister said Kartarpur Corridor is a great gift from the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government for the Sikh community, paving the way for peace and friendship in the region. He said Pakistan will continue to look after the holy places of the minorities, including the Sikh communities, in as better a way as possible. Addressing the ceremony, the Punjab Governor Chaudhry Mohammad Sarwar said PTI government is committed to protect religious heritage of the minorities in the country. He said Pakistani people have opened their hearts for the Kartarpur Corridor project. The State Bank of Pakistan has formally issued a commemorative coin on the occasion of the 550th birth anniversary of Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji. A ceremony to this effect was held in Karachi today. Speaking on the occasion, the Governor, State Bank of Pakistan, Raza Bakir, said the purpose of releasing the commemorative coin by the central bank is to supplement and be part of the national efforts to promote interfaith harmony. The Minister for Federal Education and Professional Training, Shafqat Mahmood, represented Pakistan at the opening session of the Paris Peace Forum. The event was inaugurated by the French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris today. The ambassador of Pakistan to France, Moinul Haq, also accompanied the minister. Later, the minister visited the Pakistan booth, where a Pakistani project, Evaluation of Right to Information Implementation in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, was showcased on the sidelines of the forum. The minister appreciated the participation in Paris Peace Forum to showcase Pakistan's achievements in good governance and transparency. In Afghanistan, 13 militants have been killed and 3 others injured in operations conducted by a special security force in Baghlan province. The force also destroyed their hideout in Dande Ghori area of Pule Khumri district. Meanwhile, 17 people were killed and 6 others injured when a minibus veered off a dusty road and skidded into a ditch in northern Baghlan province today. In Syria, 2 people have been killed and 6 others injured in Israeli missile attack targeting home of a Palestinian leader in Damascus. According to the Syrian state television, the building, identified as a civilian home located near the Lebanese embassy in Mitsa district. Polo. The final of the Jasht Azadi Gilgit Polo tournament will be played between Gilgit Halka number 1 and Damot Club tomorrow. And finally, the weather. Cloudy weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. Rain, wind, thunderstorm is expected at isolated places in Sindh, northeastern Balochistan, South Punjab and Gilgit-Baltistan. Light snowfall over the mountains is also expected during the period. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.